Helsinki. Tourism facts. Helsinki was founded by a Swedish king in the 16th century. The coastline of Helsinki is beautifully decorated and spans over 315 islands. The city was built on a grid-based design. The straight streets are thus easy to navigate, which is fantastic news for tourists. Helsinki uses a squirrel as its symbol. In Finland there's a competition where men carry women, so-called wife-carrying championships. Throwing one's cell phones is also another rather typical Finnish competition. Tourist spots. Suomenlinna. It is an inhabited sea fortress built on 6 islands: Kustanmika, Suusasaari, Iso, Mustasaari, Pikku, Mustasaari, Ellänsi, Mustasaari and Ellänren, and which now forms part of the city of Helsinki, the capital of Finland. Suomenlinna is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and popular with tourists and locals who enjoy it as a picturesque picnic site. The Swedish crown commenced the construction of the fortress in 1748 as protection against Russian expansionism. The general responsibility for the fortification work was given to Augustini Hrensvärd. The original plan of the bastion fortress was strongly influenced by the ideas of Vauban, the foremost military engineer of the time, and the principles of Star Fort style of fortification, albeit adapted to a group of rocky islands. In addition to the island fortress itself, sea-facing fortifications on the mainland would ensure that an enemy would not acquire a beachhead from which to stage attacks. The plan was also to stock munitions for the whole Finnish contingent of the Swedish Army and Royal Swedish Navy there. Submarine Vesico lets visitors explore a restored 1930s vessel. There's also a brewery and several waterside restaurants. Tempi-Ylioikean Church. It is a Lutheran church in the TL neighborhood of Helsinki. The church was designed by architects and brothers Timo and Tuomo Suomalainen and opened in 1969. Built directly into solid rock, it is also known as the Church of the Rock and Rock Church. The Tempi-Ylioikean Church is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city. 500,000 people visit it annually. The interior was excavated and built directly out of solid rock and is bathed in natural light which enters through the skylight surrounding the center copper dome. The church is used frequently as a concert venue due to its excellent acoustics. The acoustic quality is created by the rough, virtually unworked rock surfaces. Museum of Finnish Architecture. It is an architectural museum in Helsinki, Finland. Established in 1956, it is the second oldest museum of its kind after Moscow, devoted specifically to architecture. The museum was founded on the basis of the photographic collection of the Finnish Association of Architects SAFA, which was established in 1949. The museum is on Kasarmikatu Street in Alanlan, housed in a neoclassical building designed by architect Magnus Schjerfbeck and completed in 1899. The building was originally in the use of the Scientific Society and the University of Helsinki. The museum took over use of the building in 1981, before which it had been housed in a former wooden pavilion in Kaivopuisto Park. Occupying the same city block as the Museum of Architecture is the Design Museum. In 1984, an architectural competition was arranged for a new building to be built in the gap between the two buildings, this linking them together as a single institution. The competition was won by architects Helen and Sitonen, but the project was abandoned soon afterwards due to logistics and problems of finance. The building is currently owned by the State of Finland through Senate Properties. Finnish National Gallery. It is the largest art museum institution of Finland. It consists of the Atenum Art Museum, the Museum of Contemporary Art Kiasmu and the Sinneberkoff Art Museum. The mission of the Finnish National Gallery is to further the cultural heritage of Finnish visual arts, to enforce the significance of visual culture in contemporary times, and to develop the art museum industry. The Atenum is a Finnish museum with paintings by Finnish painters like Albert Edelfelt, Eero Järnefelt, Helene Schjerfbeck, Pekka Halonen, Hugo Simberg, Akseli Gullenkolale, and Fanny Cherberg. Market Square. It is a central square in Helsinki, Finland. It is located in central Helsinki, at the eastern end of Esplanadi and bordering the Baltic Sea to the south and Katajanaka to the east. HSL maintains a year-round ferry link from Market Square to Suomenlinna, and in the summer there are also private companies providing ferry cruises, both to Suomenlinna and to other nearby islands. The Presidential Palace and Helsinki City Hall are located adjacent to Market Square. From spring to autumn, the Market Square is bustling with activity, with vendors selling fresh Finnish food and souvenirs. There are also many outdoor cafes at the square. Some cafes also provide meat pastries. The height of the square's popularity is in early October, when the annual Helsinki Herring Market begins. Senate Square. It presents Carl Ludvig Engel's architecture as a unique allegory of political, religious, scientific and commercial powers in the center of Helsinki, Finland. Senate Square and its surroundings make up the oldest part of central Helsinki. Landmarks and famous buildings surrounding the square are the Helsinki Cathedral, the Government Palace, main building of the University of Helsinki, and Söderholm House, the oldest building of central Helsinki dating from 1757. Today, the Senate Square is one of the main tourist attractions of Helsinki. Various art happenings, ranging from concerts to snow buildings to controversial snowboard happenings, have been set up on the Senate Square. Sibelius Monument. It is dedicated to the Finnish composer Jean Sibelius 1865-1957. The monument is located at the Siblius Park in the district of TL in Helsinki, the capital city of Finland. Originally it sparked a lively debate about the merits and flaws of abstract art, and although the design looked like stylized organ pipes, it was known that the composer had created little music for organs. Hiltunen addressed her critics by adding the face of Siblius, which sits beside the main sculpture. It consists of a series of more than 600 hollow steel pipes welded together in a wave-like pattern. The purpose of the artist was to capture the essence of the music of Siblius. Helsinki Cathedral. It is an Eastern Orthodox cathedral in Helsinki, Finland, and main cathedral of the Orthodox Church of Finland, dedicated to the Dormition of the Theotokos, the Virgin Mary. The crypt chapel of the cathedral is named after the Holy Alexander Hotovitsky, who served as vicar of the Orthodox parish of Helsinki 1940-1917. The cathedral is set upon a hillside on the Katajanaka Peninsula overlooking the city. On the back of the cathedral, there is a plaque commemorating Russian Emperor Alexander II, who was the sovereign of the Grand Duchy of Finland during the cathedral's construction. Kempi Chapel. It is a chapel in Kempi, Helsinki, located on the Nahorinka Square. It is also known as the Chapel of Silence, since it is intended to be a place to calm down and have a moment of silence in one of the busiest areas in Finland. The chapel is operated on a partnership basis by the Helsinki Parish Union and the Social Services Department of the City of Helsinki, while the parish unions of the neighboring cities of Espoo and Vantaa also participate in the chapel's activities. Kallio. Kallio is a laid-back bohemian area known for its many Finnish saunas and the Kallio Church, carved into granite and hosting concerts and organ recitals. Small neighborhood shops sell old maps, records or vintage clothes, while Hakaniemi Market Hall is packed with Finnish delicacies and crafts. A buzzing foodie scene includes popular vegan bistros and craft coffee spots, and the bars have a casual, alternative vibe.